Here's how I replace the snap strap on a leather sheath. Often the retention strap breaks, or you find a knife at a garage sale with the strap broken. These brass rivets, so you can see there's a cap and a post. You can use a leather hole punch, but now I'm using a 3mm drill bit to drill the hole for the post. I use the awl on my Swiss Army knife to clean up the hole. I put the post through the back of the sheath, it doesn't really matter, and then I put the strap on top of that. I put the cap on the post, and then I hammer them together, flattening them. The rivet kit comes with a little anvil with a rounded depression if you like your rivets rounded, but I prefer them flat, so I don't use it. I just use this old piece of railroad track as an anvil. Next, I'm going to put the snap on, and the snaps come in 4 parts. There's a cap and cap post, and a button and button post. Cap goes on the top, and button goes on the bottom. That's what I call them anyway. This is the button and the button post. The button post goes in from the bottom, and the button goes over the part of the post that sticks through. You have to forgive the wind noise. I'm out back in a hammock making this voiceover. And then what I'm going to do is rivet that all on, just like the other rivet. Now for this part, you have to use the little doming anvil. That's this little thing right here. Otherwise, your cap and your button are going to be squashed, and the snap is not going to function. The kit comes with this little tool. I don't know what you call it, but it mushrooms the hollow inside of the rivet over so that it grabs onto the button post. For putting the cap on, I'm just guesstimating here. I'm not really measuring anything. I don't want it too tight or too loose. So this is the cap post, which is the outer thing that you see on your snap. And the other piece is the cap snap that snaps onto the button. The post of the cap goes through the hole from the outside, and then you take the cap snap and put it on there. And to rivet this over, you're going to need to use the reverse side of the doming anvil so that your cap doesn't get all squashy. And then you use the same riveting rod. I think I'm just going to call it that, a riveting rod, to mushroom over the cap post so that it grabs onto the cap snap real good. And this is the part that I find fails very often in these snaps, is the cap to the cap post connection. Well, there you have it. Let's put the knife in and see how it works. This knife is an old Solling